we're going to read Mercy Watson Go for a Ride. Chapter 1. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson have a pig named Mercy. Every Saturday, Mrs. Watson makes a special lunch. Time for our little Saturday something, then Mrs. Watson said. You outdone yourself, Mrs. Watson, Mr. Watson said. Oink, said Mercy. Every Saturday after lunch, Mr. Watson go outside. Mercy followed him. They stand in the driveway together. They admire Mr. Watson's carnival. Are you ready? Asked Mr. Watson. Oink, said Mercy. Mr. Watson opened the passenger door. Mercy hopped into the car. She sits behind the wheel. She snuffles concentratedly. Chapter 2. He he he, said Mr. Watson. Every Saturday, you, my dear, are a porcine wonder, but every porcine wonders cannot drive cars. Mr. Watson gently pushed Mercy toward the passenger seat, but Mercy does not move. She does not want to sit in the passenger seat. Mercy Watson wants to drive. He he he, said Mr. Watson again. He put less gently. Scoot over, my dear. Mercy does not move. Help me, Mr. Watson called out. Every Saturday, Mrs. Watson stepped outside. Darling, Mrs. Watson said, if you let Mr. Watson drive, I will make you an extra helping of hot buttered toast. I will have it waiting for you when you get back home. Mercy narrowed her eyes. She loved hot buttered toast. She also loved extra helpings. Slowly, very slowly, she moved over to the passenger side. What? Oh dear, said Mrs. Watson. She clapped her hands. You are such a good sport, darling. Yes, said Mr. Watson. She most certainly is. He gives the car a seat behind the wheel. He turned the key in the engine. The Watson Carnival rumble to life. Chapter 3. Bonjour, Mrs. Watson called. Bonjour, my dears. Said, when you get home, I will all have a hot buttered toast. Goodbye, Mrs. Watson. Mr. Watson shouted. He backed the car out of the driveway. Very quickly, he does not look behind him. Mr. Watson is a frown-looking man. He does not believe in looking back. Oink, said Miss Mercy. Already she is having a good time. And we're off, said Mr. Watson. What an adventure! Chapter 4. Eugenia Lincoln and Baby Lincoln live next door to Watson. Every Saturday, the Lincoln sisters watch Mercy and Mr. Watson back out of the driveway. Every Saturday, Eugenia a playlist. Mr. Watson is a very bad driver, she said. He is behind the wheel. Yes, sister, said baby. Future move, said Eugenia. It is my very opinion that pigs should not be taken for rides. He and outboard particularly that pig. That pig is a sly pig. I do not trust her. No, sister, said baby. Mr. Baby looked down the road. The car had disappeared. Mr. Watson and Mercy were gone. Folly, said Eugenia Lincoln. She snapped her hand. It is folly, I say. Yes, sister, said baby, but secretly, baby Lincoln think that little folly would be bad thing. Chapter 5. On one Saturday, Mrs. Watson made a special lunch. After lunch, Mr. Watson and Mercy went outside. Every happened just as always did every Saturday on the Go Drive. What folly, said Eugenia Lincoln. As usually, what nonsense, she passed. Eugenia wanted to say, waited for baby to say yes, sister, but baby said nothing. Baby said nothing because baby was not there. Chapter 6. Officer Tomalolo sat in his police cruiser. A pink carnival speed past him. Was that a pig? Officer Tomalolo asked himself. Yes, it was, he answered himself. That most certainly was a pig. It is late to take the pig for a ride, Officer Tomalolo asked himself. I don't believe it is, he answered himself. It is naturally, he considered, but usually does not in quick lines. However, is allowed to speed, and that vehicle was definitely speeding. Officer Tomalolo turned on his flashing light. He pulled out into the highway. He followed the car with the pig in it. Chapter 7. In the car with the pig in it, the pig was having a very good time. The wind tickled her ears. The sun was warm on her snout. Even though she was not on behind the wheel, Mercy was happy. Mr. Watson was happy too. There is nothing like fast driving to clear the mind, he shouted. Is it right, my dear? Oink, said Mercy. It is wonderful to go fast, the voice from the back seat. Who said that, said Mr. Watson. Me, the baby Lincoln. Mr. Watson looked over his shoulder. Hello, Mr. Watson, said baby. Oink, said Mercy. Hello, Mercy, said baby. What are you doing, shouted Mr. Watson. I am having a little adventure there, baby. I am uh, enjoying the song Folly. Folly, said Mr. Watson. Mercy narrowed her eyes. Mr. Watson was looking over his shoulder at baby. He was not looking at the road. Mercy saw her chance. She gathered her strength. She leaped. Oof! Help, Mr. Watson said. Help me. We, the baby Lincoln. What a folly, what a fun, what adventure. Please, Mr. Watson, get off me. Please. He pushed at Mercy with both hands, but Mercy did not move. She put her front hoof on the steering wheel. She was in driver's seat, and she intended to stay there. Chapter 8. Back on Deco Drive, Eugenia Lincoln was looking for baby. She looked in baby's bed. Baby was not there. She looked on the back step. Baby was not there either. Baby, said Eugenia, reveal herself at once. But baby did not reveal herself. Where could she be? Asked Eugenia. And why do I think that he has something to do with that pig? Eugenia marched next door. She rang the Watson bell. Mrs. Watson, said Eugenia. Baby is missing. Goodness, said Mrs. Watson. And I believe that your pig removable, said Miss Eugenia. Mercy, said Mrs. Watson. Yes, said Eugenia, actually. But Mercy is not here, said Mrs. Watson. She is on her Saturday ride with Mr. Watson. Eugenia started looking down the road. Well, she said. Heavens, said Mrs. Watson. You do think you I do think, said Eugenia. That is my opinion. Actually, I do think. And absolutely, I am the only one around here who does.